ARK Ragnarok.
And roll.
And Thick's tribute in it.
Yeah.
That was a surprise that I guess was mentioned a while ago.
Yeah. We're in Ragnarok now, just to check it out.
If I'm not mistaken, I think ARK got in contact with us and said, like, hey, we would like to honor Thick and Ragnarok. We were like, yeah, of course. But that was a while back. But now the Ragnarok map is out, and there is a spot that you can find that has all of our names on it, and right in the middle, Thick44.
And it's at like 64 by 44.
That's the longitude and latitude.
What's that place called again?
I think it's called the Hall of Patrons, because there's a lot of names in this place.
Yeah. And we remember visiting there back in the day, all of us.
Yeah, I think somebody said Thick had a base here, his own little place.
I think we all stayed overnight there.
I think so, yeah. It's between two waterfalls.
Yeah.
And we...
Like we're
Did
up
he
on the
live
rocks
here?
over here or something, like
Did
camping
he-
out and singing or something.
Did he move here because we kicked him out of the tribe?
No, I don't. Yeah, you know what? I don't remember. I remember when we kicked him out of the tribe, we dropped him off on an island somewhere.
Yeah.
But he may have moved here. But for those of you that can see video, yeah, there's where it is in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get up in there because I've only seen pictures of it until now.
Yeah.
And what's the statue? Is there a mohawk going on?
Oh,
Or is it some...
It's hard to tell.
Kinda
Yeah,
is hard to tell.
it looks like a
Nondescript.
weathered building.
Wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Couldn't-
no, there's a guy there holding a spear, but I don't see a mohawk.
Nah.
But yeah, and
Yeah,
it's got
it's awesome.
it's
Yeah,
got
no,
all of
it's
our
great.
names on it.
You just
With
try to
Thick
punch
in the
it?
center. Yeah, crouch. I was trying to go down.
I know, dude. I do. I punch my animals regularly.
Yeah.
It is nice to see the Ragnarok map in Ascended.
Yeah, it's first time seeing that.
Absolutely.
It's just one of, I think, our collectively favorite ARK maps.
Cool
just
map.
because how big it is, how much variety it is. And yeah, it's nice to see it upgraded a little bit.
Exactly. And even though this is a podcast, here and there we might be looking at some things and reacting to it. You can check out the video. You know, we're forcing you to double dip. Because it's going to be so amazing.
Or don't. Yeah.
Or exactly.
Yeah.
Of course not.
I want Neebs to fly around a little bit now.
Take
I'm
a look.
in.
Yeah, where you want to go next? I'll
I
show you
don't know.
around.
Any old favorites?
Yeah,
that-
what about those big open plains where we had our base?
Oh, yeah.
You remember where that was over there by the green obelisk? You don't know where you're going, do you?
I'll try to find it.
I mean, it's been years.
Been a
I
long
should
time.
be driving.
Nah, I know where I'm at.
Yeah. See those big open plains down there?
Uh-huh.
That's where it was.
Which base you talking about?
Just the big one.
The
You just
big
flew
one?
over it.
You did just
You
pass
just
it.
flew over it.
It was here, huh?
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, we had a big base there.
Yeah, but we were on top of some stuff. Oh, you mean the later base?
Yeah.
Where the Giga attacked.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the library base.
Okay, yeah, that was a whole different spot.
Was this where Simon and I were on our own for a while? Was this that?
Were we on our
Map?
own?
I think over this way is where you got all of our T-Rexes killed by the Giga. I think you kind of ventured off this way.
Yeah, it was in those woods because the Giga, I think the Giga is
Oh, yeah,
like,
different
all the way
map
up
I
the
was thinking
mountain.
about.
Yeah, Double Wham's was Ragnarok.
It was
Yep.
Ragnarok.
Yeah,
yes.
no, I do forget that.
And there's a bridge. This isn't the bridge, is it? There was a bridge. Our other base was close. Nah, it was like a real bridge. It wasn't like a land bridge. I'll look for it.
We're reminiscing in Ragnarok.
We
We are, yeah. It's like, we hadn't seen this map in a minute. We're like, oh yeah, look at
Memory
all these places we used to
lane.
go.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get back into this map, and I want a griffin.
Oh, Griffin.
A griffin. That was my favorite thing to fly.
So
Oh yeah, the castle.
Yeah,
Remember that?
It's got a damn
Yeah.
castle.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
the damn castle.
Yeah, because I think when we originally spawned in, we were on that beach behind you,
The castle was
down there
not
somewhere.
easy.
Okay.
You know, it would be cool. I don't know. This probably wouldn't be that difficult to do. I mean, it would take a lot of work. Kind of like an Amazing Race type competition in here. So you've got the contestants. You're given these kind of clues. You're told to go to certain coordinates.
Yeah.
Do certain things to reach a different goal that gets you to go to the next thing.
Okay.
And whoever gets to that final puzzle at the end wins a clue and an advancement in the larger game. Have you ever seen anything like The Amazing Race?
No.
Or The Amazing Race, I've only
I saw
seen
Rat Race with John
little-
Cleese.
Great show. Great
Yeah.
movie.
That was a really good movie, I'm sure. I've only seen, I've not seen even a full season of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the
but
reality show.
Yeah, but it's cool. You're given these limitations, like, okay,
Hmm.
you might need to make this trip and you're with this particular dino, or you're flying on this particular
Okay,
flyer.
so you got to get from
And
here to there
to there.
with the fucking panther.
Right, but it's clues. You've got to like decipher clues when you're given these things. It's really interesting. So it's a mind game. It's puzzles.
Okay, I like puzzles.
That'd be fun.
I like an escape room.
We'd have to trust who developed the puzzles.
Of course we would.
Because I've been to some bad escape rooms. I'm
Yes.
like,
No.
that was your clue?
Thank you to our sponsor, Shady Rays, and they want you to be prepared for this season. And Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company with over 300,000 people rating it 5 stars. And their shades are made with durable frames and crystal clear optics, making them the perfect choice for all of your outdoor adventures. And they have hundreds of options to choose from. So if you are picky like me, you're still going to be able to match your style. And if your shades ever go missing or take an unexpected hit, don't worry about it. They have the best protection in all of eyewear, and every pair is backed by lost or broken replacements. Even if you don't love your shades, you can exchange them for a new pair and return worry-free within 30 days. So there's no risk when you shop, and their team always has your back with personal and fast support. And I especially love wearing Shady Rays when I'm driving. I honestly know it makes me safer because I can see better. It's a no-brainer. And exclusively for our community, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal. Head to shadyrays.com and use code Neebscast for 35% off polarized sunglasses. And try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Thank you, Shady Rays.
And I did a fun escape room in Raleigh not too long ago that was completely in the dark. Never done one like that, but it was very interesting.
Oh, wow, I'm sure.
So you've done a bunch of escape rooms.
Mm-hmm.
What percentage are good?
I find most of them enjoyable.
Yeah.
There's elements in some where I'm like, man, that puzzle was really lame, or that puzzle was really obtuse, and how they expect you to get to the conclusion. I'm like, I don't agree with that. Like, I wouldn't have set up the puzzle this way. But there are some really good escape rooms out there with some really fun puzzles. The one I did the other week, the one was completely in the dark. That was great.
Yeah.
Because, it's all, sight's gone, so it's all feeling your way around, using your, hearing, using your taste. There's a puzzle that involves, like, a little, you find a soda fountain. You got, like, what is it, 5 buttons, and each button gives you a little liquid, and you got to match that with a keyboard. And it's
Gets
like,
a little messy over there.
Clever.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
I mean, you just gotta know you're gonna be in the dark for an hour. You can't see see a damn thing.
All right. And your senses just get heightened.
But my girl loves them too. So it's like we get in there and we're like kids in a candy store.
I don't think something the thought of something appalls my girl more than an escape room.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But you gotta like puzzles, and I don't know. It's like you gotta be there for it.
You got to be okay with being trapped, too. As simple as that is.
Yeah, and like wanting to get out. There's a good one. My favorite one I did here in town was the bank heist. Because in town we got a few, and I think it's escape games. I forget what exact one it is, but it's you go in and you're in the bank manager's office, and there's a vault. You figure out how to get into the vault, and then once you're in the vault, there's like 10 different things in there that you can steal out of the vault if you solve different puzzles around the room. But the 10 things you get out, like that's your score. You have a duffel bag. And so at the end of the game, it's like, how much stuff did you get in your duffel bag?
Okay.
Did you fill it up? It's like, you got this many points.
Adds a layer to it.
Yeah. And also, because a lot of the times you can ask the guy watching you for clues or hints. In this one, if you ask the guy for any clues or hints, he'll give it to you, but he'll take a percentage off of your final score. He's like the man in the chair or whatever when part of the bank heist.
So I'm sure there must be tons of video game versions of this.
Escape rooms?
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of
probably some VR ones and
VR ones for sure. I mean,
I'd be happy to play any, like if we made a game like that. Or
there is one called
lot,
Escape Room Simulator.
We played it together.
Yeah, Dora, you and I played it one time.
we did.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean that I'm sure there should be a lot of,
I'll bet
in my
there's tons.
opinion, those types, just because you go to these establishments and there are all these different experiences.
Yeah.
You would just think that there would be a lot of options out there.
Yeah, for games.
For
yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
like
they are.
we
And
could
I
have
love
a
those
Neebs,
type of games. Like
yeah.
the rooms are good. Like that's a good series of escape games or puzzles. Well, I always like games like Rift or Riven or Myst. Those games. Like, I've always liked a good puzzle game.
Okay, so those are like escape room
Kind of,
things.
yeah.
Well, I think we could have a Neebs Gaming escape room game, and it's just like Neebs Gaming type sets or settings.
Sure.
But it's all about just the
Ooh.
person who makes a really great like puzzle, and you just kind of enhance or
Yeah.
whatever. You add the details. But look at this location.
Remember that?
Vaguely.
Yeah, I think wasn't our base just across this bridge and like on top of these trees over here? The library one?
Yes. It was. Yeah, it was over. If you cross the bridge, I think it was to the right.
Oh, is this side of the bridge?
No. So
This side of
cross
the
the bridge and then go right.
What?
Go
Cross the
straight?
bridge, go
Yeah.
right. That's what you were just doing. You
Over here?
No.
Well, he's
no,
saying
you're
right
going
when
back. You turn
Cross
around.
the bridge.
Cross the bridge.
Yeah,
Take a
a
right.
Stop. Take
That's-
a right.
That's where I've been the whole time.
Just
No,
go
no.
straight.
Take a right.
Yeah. No.
Well, not straight there.
Look.
but
Sorry.
to the right.
Take the mouse and look right. There. Go straight.
Straight. So he was saying look right when you were looking at this. So you both kind of messed this up.
All right. I think it was. It was.
It wasn't in
somewhere
the
up there.
cold.
No, I think. See
We
that
were
flat
close to the
rock?
cold, though.
See that flat rock
Well,
over there?
are there seasons in this game now that weren't? Or?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
the hole. I feel like it was over there in the trees.
Yeah. I'd have to go back and look. I feel like it was over on this side somewhere.
I feel like if you tore all these trees down,
That would maybe
this,
be it.
this might be it.
Yeah. Somebody who have watched Ragnarok a bunch of times yelling at us.
They know exactly where it's at.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it since we made it.
Yeah.
Great map though.
Yeah. Terrible puzzles. Remember that?
Yeah, hopefully they fix that.
Yeah. See, that you're talking about like a good escape room. It's like that's what you need in a game like ARK. It's like, all right, like let's give me a puzzle, but actually make it fun and make it make sense.
Right. You know,
'Cause-
like make me go there for a goal, trap me, and then now I need to take a puzzle to
yeah.
get out.
Yeah. Give me clues. Give me hints. You know, like kind of guide me a little bit. This, yeah, the one in the desert. You had to hit a sequence of buttons, but there was no clue about what that sequence of buttons.
The only
would
way
have
to
been.
do it was to Google it.
Yeah, you
and
had
to
to
figure out
go
what the sequence-
online.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
That's so
so
dumb.
someone just had to brute force trial and error that shit.
I mean, and didn't Battlefield do that and tons of other games? But I remember like, wasn't like didn't Jack Frag
But that was
show
like,
off? Like you
but
go like, why would you do
that's-
that?
That's stuff. That's
an
hidden
Easter egg.
Easter eggy stuff. If
But
this
that's-
is part of game
This is a
progression,
puzzle.
Oh no,
it's
This is
different.
something-
You have to do
Yeah,
this.
like in Battlefield, you don't
Yeah, you
have
have-
to do that.
you're
yeah.
right, it's true.
Yeah, whereas in this, you have to do
Extra
this to
shit.
get the damn artifact.
yeah.
All right.
All right, fine.
Maybe they fixed it.
I hope so. If we end up in that cave, if we go to Ragnarok,
I don't want to go back. I never want to go back to that cave. That cave was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Every
Maybe they
cave's
made
a
it fun.
nightmare.
Yeah.
maybe they made it fun.
Yeah, I bet they went out of their way to go. You know what? Let's make this one cave fun.
Well, we know they made
Yeah.
it prettier.
Yep, I'm sure it's prettier. Well, hell, even the cave we did recently in ARK, it was prettier, but I feel like it was so pretty or like so more detailed that it was. I was losing my way in there.
Yeah.
It's because there was so much stuff to look at, so much stuff on the walls. I was like, man, this is almost over designed.
It's like you're in a camouflage cave.
Yeah.
Just everything's designed to make your eyes go crazy.
Yeah, it all just looks the same. So yeah, we had to build signs.
Oh,
How
that
the fuck
area.
do we get out of here?
Okay.
You use signs.
That's how. Yeah, and you did well.
Ooh, yeah,
Yep. I like a lot of signs. I'm totally down with that.
You made a few.
but signs
I
are
see
good.
a griffin.
Oh,
Ooh,
hello.
look
I
at
like that. A pretty
that.
shot of a griffin.
And should we have a griffin?
Just
in
playing
the,
Griffin games. Look at that.
I want to do a griffin in the thumbnail.
Well,
You better get a good thumb shot here, Neebs.
Do it.
maybe I could. Let's see.
Yeah.
Got to get near him and hit
Yeah, see if
escape.
it fly right at the camera.
It's a boop, and then
And then after that, look behind that waterfall. See if
Where'd
they
it
added
go?
something.
Yeah. Did it pause it? I think the game's still going.
Should pause it in single player, I think.
Did it?
No.
There's
Doesn't
a
look
bird.
so
Bird's
bad.
moving to me.
flying.
Yeah, they're still moving.
You ain't know.
Well, I did a series on the dumpster, and that's how I got my thumbnails. I'd get things to attack me, and I would go into photo mode, and they were all paused.
I don't know. Might be a setting somewhere you ain't clicked.
There might be a speed setting in the photo things.
It might be.
You can give everyone a little how to do this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, y'all keep talking, and I'll try to figure it out.
As they just listen.
I don't want to go back to escape rooms too much, but we did one a couple weekends ago, and this was an annoying one because the guy running it kept giving hints when we're not asking for
my
it.
God.
Oh, God.
That is the fucking worst.
Yeah.
He
'Cause
couldn't
look,
help it.
He couldn't help it. And look, I get it. It probably sucks for him to see people struggle, and he's like, I just want to hit. For me, if I'm doing an escape room, the struggle is kind of part of, because I'm working it out. I'm like, okay, what am I missing? What am I not seeing? It's usually something really simple, and I'm like, doink.
And it will
Yeah.
come, and that's
Yeah.
rewarding when it's yours
well,
to figure.
Exactly. When you figure it out,
Yeah.
that's just like, oh, okay, damn it. I should have seen this the whole time. But when a guy on a speaker goes, take a look at this, you're like, oh, fuck you, man.
It's the equivalent of someone in a movie.
Yeah.
It's that person.
It's spoiler.
Can't fucking help it.
Yeah.
What, they spoil
Man,
it?
this part, you're going to love this part coming up.
Yeah.
Ooh, watch.
Oh, man. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
watch
oh,
that. You want to
oh,
watch
oh,
this
oh.
part. This part's going to be great.
Like, shut the fuck
You're
up.
going to need to know this. Listen to what's coming up.
Yeah. I'd like to, but I'm listening to you.
Because you'll never understand if you. Yeah, boy. Some people can't help it.
They can't.
But some people don't know, and some people just learned. Some people just learned, oh, shit,
Maybe
I
I
do
should
that.
shut the hell up.
Damn it, I do that. I need to not do that.
Oh, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
When I go to the theater.
Because Lord knows there have been things that I've learned later, and I'll be like, oh, shit, I'm that person.
Fair.
I wish I could think of one example, but several times I've been like, damn it. Thank you to our sponsor, Turtle Beach. And when I first got the Stealth 700 headset, I will tell you this, first impression, solid, like well made. I think we've all held headsets, and just by feeling them, you went, this isn't going to sound good. Even compared to my old headset, which did sound good. It was two very different pieces of equipment. And the comfort was the first thing that stood out, because when I put that thing around my ears, especially around my glasses, which you've heard me talk about, my other headsets hurt after a short amount of time of wearing them. And I wouldn't realize until I stopped work, and then I'd take it off. And then you'd be like, oh, wow, that's not really comfortable there. But not with the Stealth 700. And it has my old battery beat by probably 24 hours, if not more, because the Stealth 700 has an 80-hour battery life. And Turtle Beach doesn't just have amazing headsets. They have every gaming accessory you could ever want, and they're all high quality at prices that don't break the bank. Turtle Beach is the ultimate gaming cheat code, so head to turtlebeach.com and use code Neebs for 10% off your entire order at turtlebeach.com with promo code Neebs. And after you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard of them, and you'll tell them Neebscast. And at the end of the day, what's most important is you'll be getting the ultimate immersive gaming experience with Turtle Beach.
This has happened to me a couple of times in my life. I don't know if you guys have experienced this guy in a movie theater, the joke repeater.
Give me an example.
I don't know. There'll be a situation on screen. Someone will say something funny, like, it's like, oh, we shouldn't have freed those wombats. Ha, 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 ha. And then the guy will be like, ha, ha, we shouldn't have freed those wombats.
Like you didn't just hear it.
Right.
And move on from it.
I have been in a theater twice where a guy behind me is doing that.
Yeah.
And I just want to turn around and violently beat him.
Wouldn't it be crazy if it was the same guy?
It might have been. Fucking better have just been in the same theater
Hey,
here.
babe, we gotta move. We're not sitting here.
Right. Oh, that's a nice frame. Utilize that obelisk.
I figured out what.
Yeah,
Utilize
you
it.
could
Get that
turn-
obelisk
you
in
could-
there.
Yeah.
So we know it's ARK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I
Sorry,
like
people.
the framing.
People listening. Yeah, we're framing up a thumbnail.
That's
for
right.
the
Just got to
YouTube
light the
video.
hell out of it. The lighting's awful, but the frame's nice.
Oh, you know what? I think I changed the time of day.
Good. Please do, because the angle on that lighting's awful.
No, yeah, we need more light on the front of that Griffin.
Yeah, otherwise
Okay.
I'm gonna be. I mean,
What was the-
I do. You know what? Oh, sorry. What?
No, go carry on if you want it.
Well, yeah. I'll often take like images where I try to make them like as okay as I can, bright, and you go like, oh, well, that's kind of blown out and grainy. It doesn't really
Yeah.
look good, and then I put it in like an AI filter,
Yeah.
and then it smooths the whole thing out,
Mm-hmm.
and then I bring it back in, and it's just nice. I use AI like with every thumbnail now.
So, Abster, what was the wombat joke that you just made up for an example?
You shouldn't have freed that wombat.
Yeah, so you should put a talking bubble coming out of the mouth for this thumbnail saying, shouldn't have freed that wombat.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
For the thumbnail.
Oh,
And people, what?
what? What in the world? Yeah, none of that lighting looks good.
Mm-mm.
It's on the
Doesn't.
wrong side of them.
No, you
Really
might have to
crappy.
use the background from one and then the Some of the lighting from the others.
I'll keep messing with it. I'll go to a
Well, at
different.
least the light in the front gave you more detail. And as long as you have more detail, you can play around.
Yeah, I'll mess around with it.
colors,
I won't make it. There's so much I need to. I really need to take a class. There are things that I want to take classes in, and we could talk about this a little
You want
bit.
to take a Photoshop class?
Yeah, that's definitely one thing. I also would like to take like a class in music making, like mixing or.
Yeah,
So I
well,
just
I mean,
started
like-
mastering better. I
Yeah?
mastered all the stuff. I just got a new program and been messing with that to make my music sound better.
Hell
I think
yeah.
that sounds
about
wonderful.
time.
I would like to have a class. Like I'm trying to take.
Would you want to go to a building and take a class? Because I guarantee, like, you could buy classes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, like nowadays.
Well, I don't want to buy a class. I want to have a tutor, and I want to pay for him or her, and I want them to be like, "All right, this is what we're learning today." Then I could record our lesson, and then I can go through each thing with somebody. So
yeah,
when
but
I
you
get
wouldn't just buy a pack of Photoshop classes and be like, okay, I'm gonna buy this Photoshop 101 like curriculum.
so it'll
And
be
it's like 10 videos and it costs $20.
I don't know. I think I might get more out of human interaction
The
with
one-on-one?
somebody and accountability. I mean, I could take drum lessons in like online and watching videos, but I
That's a little different, I
honestly
think.
like being in front of somebody. I guess it is a little bit different, but it keeps me more I don't know, accountable.
And also, and as far as music mastering, like it's like, well, what program are you using? Like, there's so many.
Yeah, like you're talking
Yeah.
about mastering. I'm talking about more like looping as
Just-
one like a class that I
Oh,
would like to try to
Okay.
take.
And then
something
what?
like that.
What are you using?
Right.
You know, there's so many.
Yeah, what toy are you playing with?
When I was looking for what I bought, it was called Ozone. I just did a bunch of research and just was, you know what I mean. But it was blowing my mind how many options there were, and of course I knew there were, but like it's mind blowing. And one thing, it's so weird to me. I just bought the program, and it's a plug-in that I can plug into like anything you use. You plug it in, so I can.
Yeah.
I've used it just in Premiere. But then you get the onslaught of on like Facebook or whatever, all the ads for all its competition.
Oh,
I'm like,
God,
I
yeah.
just fucking bought one.
Right.
Why are you preying on me?
Right.
You know, maybe because
Man.
it just knows I looked for it. Doesn't know I bought it, but
Don't you hate when you buy something and there's like a surprise subscription service that
Oh,
it really wants you to
yay.
get into? I had a bird feeder recently, and I was like, oh man, a bird feeder with a camera that connects to an app that
Yep.
sends shit to my phone. Cool. It's like, as soon as you install it, it's like, oh, do you want all those features? You got to pay X amount of dollars a month. I'm like, fuck you. That
Right.
it boils my blood immediately. It's like, that's not what the hell was advertised.
Yeah. Well, pretty. That's.
I mean, I get it.
so
That's
much.
the business model
Yeah.
nowadays. Subscription, the subscription model. It's a wonderful business model,
yeah,
or it can be.
yeah.
Oh, Neebs looking good. That
Oh,
lighting's getting a
yeah.
lot better.
You like that one?
That's,
Oh.
that's
I
better.
mean,
Neebs.
yeah.
Who's
I
been
moved-
taking classes?
I moved to a different place. Got a different pose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just put into account the where. Yeah.
So yeah, that's we could
I
sell
could
that
separate
class.
them and put that obelisk wherever I want. We're good to go.
Not bad.
Do you think we can make an online course how to get good thumbnails for video games? Sell that shit.
I mean,
I doubt
won't
it.
be one of the instructors, but
I could tell you what I think looks good. That's about it.
Make sure your image is bright. Make sure I can see it. Put red arrows in it. Circle things in red.
Do
Put
the Home
tits in
Alone
it.
face.
Yeah, Home Alone face is always
Oh,
good.
no.
I love
Oh.
it. They just
yeah,
love
they
it.
do.
Love seeing a real face
Mm-hmm.
because we show ours all the time.
I decided recently, because I'm not a very good cook. I mean, the few things I do cook, I think they're delicious, but I decided I'm going to watch like a cooking video.
Yeah.
One cooking video every day.
Okay.
Yep.
You are?
on something you want to obviously learn how to.
Yeah. Like right now, I'm more interested in like grilling a chicken or something.
Sure.
Or doing
Just
like
get
a
that
quarter
down.
chicken or something.
Yeah.
Start with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let me start there.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Do some grilled chalking.
Mm-hmm.
Chalk them.
I love me some grilled chalking.
Hold up, chalk them.
Yeah, you just gotta like search all the healthy recipes because if somebody's calling for heavy cream, you're gonna be like, I don't want to do that.
Gonna make a
forward
good
this-
sauce though.
Yeah, I'll forward this to Dorales.
Forward what?
The heavy
The
cream
heavy
ones.
cream
No,
recipe.
forward it to my girl. I don't
Okay.
use it.
I drink it for morning. My first thing I drink.
Yeah.
That's
quarter
pretty
cup
sharp.
of fucking
Yeah.
heavy cream.
Yep.
That's a nice
half
shot
and half.
right there.
That's but it's too dark, but it is
I know, but
beautiful.
it's
It is
intriguing.
very nice.
Ah.
It's a very pretty
It's not
frame.
a good
That's
thumb,
even
but-
better too
but yeah.
because you got
Ah.
that little underside.
It's too
going
dark
there.
to be a
Yeah.
thumbnail, but it
That's
looks good.
That's a
It's a
desktop
beautiful
wallpaper
frame.
right
Yeah,
there.
it's a wallpaper.
That's a wallpaper.
That it is for
right
sale
there.
right now. It's for $9.99.
Check out the shop.
Yep.
Yeah. And a little speech bubble
Yeah.
coming out of the
Yeah,
griffin.
about
Look at that.
wombats.
Yeah.
Food sale. It can cost $9. That's the same price as a skin in 7 days now.
That's it. Is it really? Is
Wait,
that how much
it was
a skin
$6.99, right?
On sale, it's because summer sale's going on. It's like $7
Okay.
For what skin?
for one skin. 7 days. It's $9.
If it's a skin I really loved, I would do
I
it.
still can't.
What's special about it?
Nothing really.
It's a
There's three
skin.
options, right?
There's 3 options.
A hoarder, a marauder. I forget the third one. And
Midnight
I was
Toker.
thinking, I was like, okay, if that's like a whole different armor pack that gives you different perks when you have it, plus you obviously have a different skin with it, that made sense to me. But when I found out it was just skin,
Yeah, it's just cosmetics. Which I wish. Like I get it. Like they want to monetize. They want to do DLC. They want to monetize 7 days. They got this wonderful game. Like people have dumped thousands of hours into.
For
And
sure.
It's like okay, let's create something of value that the people that play our game can enjoy.
yeah.
For me, a skin is a hard sale, especially a skin that's that expensive. I almost wish they would do like point of interest packs.
Ooh.
You know, it's like, oh, hey, here's fucking 20 new POIs.
Yeah.
And they're going to be in your random gen game now. Or it's like a town. I don't know. That would interest me more than a skin. Because a skin's just a skin. And for like 7 days, I want like new houses, new buildings, new places to go into.
Yeah.
I think that would be more interesting than just like, here's a backpack.
But there's people that have made a whole career out of designing clothes in one of those, like, what are those games they play?
Oh,
where-
Fortnite?
well, no. The
Oh,
ones where they're
the-
just living in a world.
Oh,
Like,
gotcha.
we don't play these games, but, like, you can build houses and there's real estate and people just figure out how
Yeah.
to design things in that.
Yeah, no, it exists.
They'll just make a dress in this,
Yeah, no.
okay.
Yeah,
Just
but
saying, some people might want that.
But when something you're saying is you're saying something's $9.
I don't hate that they have skins, but like, let's not go over $1.99 maybe.
Right. Like
Yeah, for a skin, it's
right.
like $9 seems a little too expensive for my taste. Like you know, hey, people can spend money how they want
It's
to.
up to them.
People will dump fucking $1,500 on a spaceship in Star Citizen. You know, I'm not gonna be anyone like I can't tell you how to spend your damn money, but I look at a
Yeah, I
$9
want-
skin as like ugh,
I'd
that's
want like
a little much.
You know, a bunch of skins.
Yeah, the three, you'd hope they'd have more
pack.
options out the gate, too.
Like a pack of skins for $9, maybe.
yeah,
It's
even
like,
just
oh, hey,
three skins for $9 or $3 each, and you go, okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain about that either.
Right.
I'm not even complaining.
And with those things, like, why don't you just, if you want to try to make it high dollar, like throw in some POIs? Like, is that something that you're going to be doing anyway? Or
That's a
having
whole
anyway?
different thing, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop rolling over here, Simon. Is that
Yeah.
all right?
Sure.
Good job. Great job, Neebs.
Yeah. You can just show some of
Show
our
that.
Ragnarok series or something.
Yeah, or I'll just do this on repeat, depending. But it doesn't matter because sometimes I just like to keep the same thing in there. All the
Yeah, but
same
I get
footage.
it. I mean, the skin game's big money. I mean, like, well, that's Fortnite's entire business model.
Yeah.
You don't buy Fortnite. It's a free-to-play game. They only sell skins,
Yeah,
and they make a ton of fucking money.
they do.
It's wild.
so we need to
Rockstar, they
get the
got
skin
they got the
game.
formula.
Rockstar?
Yeah.
Yeah, do they
Well-
sell? They don't sell skins, do they?
You can play for it, or you can get
oh,
a
you're
shark
talking about like
card.
cars?
And-
Okay, yeah.
but-
Rockstar, yeah, they sell
But even
scars.
clothes, like clothes cost money.
Yeah, they do cost that in-game. Yeah, that is a. Yeah, they're going individual like shirts and boots and all that shit, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
which I think I prefer.
Something about a car.
I don't know, and it's their in-game
But at the
currency
end of the
that
day,
you can earn.
yeah, you spent $9 on a game that we bought 10 years ago.
Yeah. No,
been
listen,
playing for 10
I
years.
would never diminish the value that I've gotten out of 7 days. It's like for, what did I pay for that game? $15 for 15
Probably.
bucks. I put
10 years.
thousands of hours into that game. It's one of the
Yeah.
best survival games out there.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to support the devs 100%.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, man, a $9 skin just makes my gamer brain go, ugh.
See,
Yeah.
and it would be different if you could earn currency in the game to pay for it, and that's why it's different than GTA. and the
Yes.
things that you buy. Because
Yeah,
you
in
can
G-
earn
yeah,
that
in-
stuff in GTA.
I mean, you can
can't-
buy that currency if you want, but yes, in GTA you can grind.
You
for
can
that
earn
money.
it. Right.
Yeah.
You can't earn the same money that's going to give you this $9 skin
Right.
in-game in 7 days.
Which would it'd be kind of cool if it could.
No,
Yeah,
it'd be much
you're right.
better if you could.
You'd feel better about it
Yeah.
all.
Because you're selling it, or you can grind, or you can be impatient and overpay. And you go there, it's in your face, and you can't really
Add a
fault
little
anyone
changing
for that.
room at all the trader outposts.
Because
Yeah.
I'm never going to pay for it. But if I grind for it and show it off,
Mm-hmm.
I'm advertising for somebody else to go and pay for it.
Yeah.
So
No, I get
really,
it.
it's smarter.
Sometimes you want to, I've done that in GTA. I don't want to grind because it can be a very, very grindy game.
Yeah.
But like the flying car, like I bought a shark card for that.
Yeah.
But again, GTA is like, okay, this is a game I paid $60 for, and by the time I got that shark card, I think I had 600 hours in it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, for that $60 to get that amount of entertainment, I
Some-
was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll blow 10 more bucks on this game.
Something different about a vehicle to me. It's me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something more.
It has more. Well, it has utility.
Yeah.
Like
And-
especially in something like GTA, it's like
Yeah.
I can use my character in this game can use this,
Yeah.
and it actually have a benefit. Where a skin, you can look cool, I guess,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
So like an ARK, with the building, you can buy like the Bob's Tall Tales.
Mm-hmm.
That came with the Western like cosmetics for your buildings,
Yeah,
right?
but I think that was a DLC too. But yeah, the
we
Bob's-
paid for that, right?
No, we got it for free
Yeah, but
because
People
we're
do.
gamers.
I think we paid for it,
Did
didn't
we?
we?
I don't know.
I think I paid for mine.
Oh.
But like to me that's cool. Like I want that.
Yeah,
But
well,
I
that
would-
also included like because it had skins for all the building, but it also included like the train, like Bob's Tall Tales. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't get
There
the
was so
train.
much more.
And then the
Yeah.
Western clothes.
Yes, the Western clothes. And see that I don't mind because that's a pack of stuff, and I think
Yeah.
it was like what $15.
Yeah, it'd be cool if I don't know how much work this is. Probably a lot, but if 7 Days had more paint options.
Yeah, we talked about
texture
that in
pack.
last
Yeah.
podcast.
All right.
He'll talk about it in every damn one. You shut
Yeah,
your mouth.
I'm just saying. And he
No.
usually
100.
calls me out for things I don't remember. And I'm like,
No, call
that's
his
last
ass
week,
out.
buddy.
Yeah.
No, some
Call
sort
his
of
ass
texture
out.
pack.
Well, because you edit these, you should know. You're doing great.
Here's a fun.
Well, I forget. There's a lot of shit we do. Thank you to our sponsor, Ridge Wallet. And I see my Ridge Wallet every day. I love it. I can't imagine going back to my wallet that was literally triple the size. I was always carrying around stuff I just didn't need. It's been nothing but a pleasure. I'm so glad I finally made the switch. And I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels in my pocket, or really the lack of feeling, because oftentimes I'm still like I'm only a few months in, and every once in a while I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, of course, there's my wallet. Like, because you look for it and you expect to be feeling this big pad of nonsense that you don't need. And Ridge Wallet is made of materials like aluminum, titanium, and carbon fiber, with over 50 colors and styles to choose from. And all their products have a lifetime warranty. And they have over 100,000 five-star reviews. And for a limited time, our community gets 10% off at Ridge by using code Neebscast at checkout. Just head to ridge.com and use code Neebscast, and you're all set. And after you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them, and you will tell them, Neebscast. It's simple. And thank you, Ridge Wallet.
I assume that 7 Days is going to continue to make new skins available down the road.
Yeah.
Here's one. Listen up, fun pimps. Make a Screamer costume skin so you can mess with your friends.
For the player.
yeah, for the player.
And you can make the noise if you hit the button.
You make that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Now listen, if you could
No,
make
you'll-
the
you'll
noise
get
and
shot.
wear that, who wouldn't pay $5 for that? I don't
Yeah.
think that's too much.
Mess with your friends.
$5 for a little screamer
You know
outfit.
what?
And you
for
can do the sound?
screamer itself, and you can do the sound with a click of a button. That little
Just to
gimmick
troll
right
your
there.
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
I
Or
don't
you can
think
be
that's
a-
Now it's got
overpaying.
utility. Now it's fun.
Or you
I
can be a
mean-
bomb zombie.
Bomb zombie. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the top of what they can get away with, and it not be anything. I go like, that's the cap, and I go, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it'd be
I
fun.
think I'd do that.
Dress up like some of those suckers.
That'd be great. You turn around, your friends at the work
Scare
table.
the
You're
shit
wearing a
out of
bomb
you.
zombie skin.
Yeah.
Or
That'd be awesome.
you could be the cop and do the spit, but it's not going to hurt you. but it can scare them too,
yeah.
potentially.
Yeah. All the options. Hey, yeah, they already got the skins made, so
Right.
just have a zipper down the back.
Zipper down the back.
Right.
Right, huh?
They like that, Astro.
Hilarious.
Yeah, joke repeaters are important. What heroes? Just to
Yeah.
echo what you just heard.
Yeah, if you do that in a movie,
Hey, they're in the
Stop.
moment.
We
They're
do
enjoying
that.
it.
We do that here. Believe me, you guys need to listen to
We
yourselves.
do that here.
We absolutely do. There's a lot of repeating going on. A lot of repeating of ourselves too.
Oh, sure.
So the other day I was in a swimming pool.
Yeah.
My dad's back in town, by the way.
All right.
Is that who's
text.
texting you?
Yeah. They went to like a class reunion thing. They're back. They're safe.
Okay,
Oh
good.
wow,
Good to
class
know.
reunion.
Good,
huh?
good.
So yeah, I was in a pool and there was a yellow jacket in the water.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it just happened to float by my leg and it started crawling up. Like I
Oh.
was sitting on the edge of the pool, right?
Yeah.
So it's on my calf and it's like under my knee. And I'm like, okay, I don't like that. So I put my hand down there so he'll like go from my knee to my finger. And I'm like, all right, let me get him up and I'll just blow him and he'll fly away.
Yeah.
Nope.
Stayed on you?
He really wanted to hang on. And he's got really good grip.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, let me just not make him too angry.
So thump.
Started to, stung me.
He stung you.
Right in my
Oh,
finger.
Man.
I was like-
when you tried to flick them.
No,
gotcha?
I didn't go to flick.
So what
I
happened?
was still like just giving him a second to fly away. I'm like, you're good. Go on, man.
And that's when it did it?
Stung me.
I mean, they're.
Pulled him out of the water. I was just very offended by the whole thing.
It's an
Yeah.
angry insect.
Yeah, I would have gotten as soon
They're
as it was
irritable.
off the leg. I would have moved my finger very quickly. He would have gotten off my finger, hopefully.
Just get out of
and
the
then
water.
just
No, the
What?
like blow and the like kind of like slung it like that.
Stayed
the
on.
next move would have been to flick him, but he stung me before it got to that. But I was
Yeah.
going to try to give him a peaceful exit.
Yeah. Man.
how long did that hurt for? It's been a minute since I got stung by a bee.
Yeah, I mean, for probably the rest of the night.
But it hurt his heart.
Yeah.
Hurt my heart more. Yeah.
So basically, a red ant bite hurts a lot longer than a bee sting.
Well, it depends on the person, probably.
Yeah, for me, days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got 2 bites like a couple weeks ago, and yeah, turns into like a whitehead.
You don't.
Yeah, red ant.
Yeah.
Yeah, their
And
stings
it
suck.
hurt. It's
Yeah.
sore. You
Yeah.
don't do nothing with it. You're not supposed to do anything with them, so you got to let that
Really?
sit for like. Yeah, you're not
Okay.
supposed to pop that shit.
Yeah, but
Oh,
how can you
okay.
not?
You cannot. You just let it go.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
don't.
well, I
just
mean,
don't
it's
do
got
it.
a white head.
Man,
on
growing
it.
up,
know.
we always popped them.
I'm gonna pop
I
the
know.
shit out
Trust
of
me,
it.
Yeah,
I
I
popped a
know.
lot of stuff.
It was probably bad. Yeah, bad advice. And my grandma was like, "We got to pop those."
Well, what
I
did
think
it
she
do? What's it do if you pop them? Well, you
I
can
think
have
it
an
could
infection.
spread. That's the thing. It's a lot safer because it can have an infection. I've done a
Oh.
lot of it myself. This is
Yeah.
disgusting, and I know a lot of people are grossed out. But
It's life, man.
But
This is
it is something that I've only just recently grown into going like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna do that, even
Yeah.
though I've always done it.
Look, you can probably start a YouTube channel popping ant bites. People will watch any damn thing.
Or a revolution.
Yeah.
To not pop them.
Oh, I meant to pop them.
I want to start. I was talking to somebody recently, and I didn't realize this. Like I was talking to my my brother's girlfriend. She likes to, and apparently it's a very big thing. Watch people cleaning,
Cleaning
and
what?
it's not just cleaning like the stuff like because I'm like, oh, I can relate to that because there are things that my algorithm knows that I like.
Cleaning what?
Like one thing is mostly what we were talking about was household regular chores.
Okay.
Dishes being one of them.
Hmm.
But something that I and her, we both like, and maybe you guys have seen it, is the carpet. When you see they throw the carpet out,
Oh man.
and it's filthy, disgusting carpet, and the carpet's like a throw carpet that they're throwing on top of tile, and then they soak the
Yeah.
the
I know what you're
thing,
talking
and then
about.
they use a squeegee and they clean it, and then they do it again.
Yeah.
Right. So that kind of a thing, I get
It's rewarding.
a very yes.
No,
it's a
it's-
good feeling. I watch it.
It's fun to see somebody restore something.
Absolutely.
Sense of accomplishment you
So-
enjoy with them.
But I want to do like something eventually. It's going to be like my sink. I want to start like a channel with like, you know what? I'm going to record. I'm cleaning my dishes, and because that's
I don't want
that's
to
a
wash
thing.
dishes.
I
Can you do something
probably
else?
won't do that. But washing dishes though, like people really enjoy.
I don't like that.
Watch. Yeah, because I don't want to see someone else's food.
Yeah,
and their
people like
nasty-
seeing that
Yeah.
nasty stuff get clean.
You launch that channel, I'll on the same day launch my Dora's dog food taste testing channel.
Okay.
And
Aztecia-
I'll launch Absro sits on a beach chair and farts.
Okay.
Aztecia
Ooh.
pointed out a missed opportunity. When we got back from Texas last year,
Mm-hmm.
we did the Horde Fest out there. That was mainly kind of an outdoor venue.
Mm-hmm.
So we always have like some decorations and stuff we bring out. One of them is a large rug that has our logo on it. And it got real dirty because it was like,
Yes.
Oh,
tons of dirt
Oh.
out there.
Yeah.
So when they were shipping that stuff back, they're like, all right, these rugs got to be clean. They're
Yeah.
a mess. So I cleaned them in my driveway.
Okay.
It was kind of rewarding just doing it.
Oh, of
Like,
course.
I had several different, like, first I vacuumed, then I, like, sweeped it. Then I got the pressure washer out and started going back and forth. And you could just see it just kind of, like, going from, like, brown to, like, red instantly.
Mm.
And then the shop vac where you seen all the water come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of stages. And I was thinking, he's like, you didn't film that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, no, I was working.
Like, it's why games like Power Wash Simulator are a thing.
It is fantastic. I used to love pressure washing for that.
Man, one of my favorite things is my dad ran a car wash growing up. One of my favorite things to pressure wash was those car wash bays.
The bays.
The bays.
I worked at a car wash.
They got filthy, and pressure washing those, taking them from
Nasty.
disgusting
The
to
down
shiny.
below
Yeah.
is that goop, that slime.
Oh, that muck.
Oh,
yeah.
my God,
Oh, he
it's
had to
nasty.
shovel that out eventually. Eventually, so much muck and dirt.
But then
would
when
just
you get
in
to
that.
the spray, because I've been part of that process a couple times.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I could see very much liking that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Like on a hot summer day, like being able to pressure wash, that was a good day. It was like, oh, I'm not cutting
Yeah.
grass today. I get to pressure wash. Like, at least there's going to be some cool mist in the air.
And for the game, yeah, there's not nearly the satisfaction. So, yeah, there's that sim thing.
I'm not going to say it was fun, but it wasn't horrible.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was fun is strong.
I was talking about the car wash,
Oh,
the actual car wash.
We've
Yeah.
got
No,
a
it
series.
was fun for me.
We got a series coming out at some point. I don't know. Where we drive a car, build a car, and drive a car, and they have little brushes and things you can find to clean your
Super
car up.
rewarding.
And
So
man,
rewarding.
they went from like looking like rust
Oh.
to shining.
Yeah. Oh,
It does feel good. Like,
revealing
look how shiny
colors.
this car is.
You didn't even know what color the car was in some cases, or that part of the car. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a rewarding feature. Good on them for doing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, your car get dirty. You got to clean it.
You ready? Here's a money making idea for someone out there or us. We're not going to do it. It was just the dumbest idea. But you've had a fruitcake? No.
Yeah,
yeah.
couldn't get away from them for like my entire childhood.
Notoriously bad, right?
Yeah.
And sent around on Christmas often, right? Getting a fruitcake. That was
I'd
like
hear about it more. They stopped doing it because everyone would joke about it so much.
Someone needs to make a actually good fruitcake, or
Can't be done.
I think it's possible.
Apparently there are. Like I've
gotta
seen
be.
cooking shows. Like
It wouldn't
even
be
the
a
great.
fruitcake if it's good.
I want to say I saw like the Great British Bake
Probably
Off.
some good fruitcakes.
They did like.
You'd have to
oh,
rename
this is
it.
what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it like
know.
the gimmick of there's actually a good fruitcake, because sending it to family over the holidays, just that old like.
God, they're
fucking
so like hard
fruitcake.
and
but
heavy.
they don't have to be.
and rubbery.
Yeah, they don't.
They could be
I don't-
really amazing.
I didn't eat them, so I don't know. Like I think I might have tried one many years ago, and it wasn't that awful because maybe it was one that people did consider to be okay, back 25, 30 years ago. And I was like, okay, well, but
Never
Anyway.
had a good one.
Fruitcake business. Bring it
Okay.
back. Bring it back hot and good. Come on.
ooey gooey fruitcakes. Who doesn't want that hot fruit in their mouth?
Well,
Fresh,
not
not
hot. I
fresh.
mean, like hot, like it's these are good.
Well, you could make them hot.
A hot cobbler with some ice cream. That sounds good.
Yeah, I'll eat that.
Sure.
I'm a cobbler gobbler.
Cobbler gobbler.
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Do you have any dishes that you would like to go to? Do you think that you could cook a dish that had unhealthy components in it? Like a good amount of unhealthy components, or you just wouldn't Like you'd just
Like, do I have the knowledge of how to cook that dish?
No, would you want to learn how to make?
Would you want to learn how to make, like, what's an indulgent dish that you would consider to be unhealthy that you
Like something with a lot of pasta.
Yeah, probably
No,
just like
the-
Alfredo.
Okay. All right. So do you sometimes eat that like once a year? Do you have an Alfredo dish?
Not really.
So I'm talking about one that you
Well,
would
like
enjoy.
today I was just disappointed in all the Sawmills
Options.
specials.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm just gonna get the chicken pastry. Not very healthy, but it's a good bit of chicken in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I get a double side of veg medley, so a ton of vegetables. But yeah, all that
The pastry.
pastry's probably not good for you.
So we are diving into food right now.
We should probably end it. We
yeah,
did so
no.
good last week.
No, we're fine. No,
We
we'll
did
stop
great
it.
last week.
Yeah, he doubled
stop
down.
it.
Week
Simon.
before, we went almost the whole podcast without talking about food.
No, it was great. No, we did.
We talked about gaming.
We were talking about gaming.
We actually
were.
talked about gaming.
Even like with the escape rooms, that's a game. So
Yep.
it was like we were doing real good.
Yep. Oh, and listen, the community member, the one that happens to be my neighbor, who's probably listening, gave me good advice and told me not to ever take your damn soup. Ever.
Why?
Because your soup would be bland. And she's right.
Wouldn't be bland.
Because that's too much salt. You don't want to add that to it. And why would you want to do this? Why would you add that to
You
that?
just put the right amount of salt.
I'm just saying she
Well,
was
it's
on my
subjective.
team. She was on my team.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, she might not know anything.
You did, have you
That's
fact?
true. Hey, listen, I don't think you're helping your case
Okay.
in her eyes. But anyway.
Can I get out one food thing?
Yeah.
Something I tried last night that it just popped in my head at the pool the other day talking about. Anyway, I had the idea to get some okra, do like a fried okra in the air fryer, so it wasn't like a crazy unhealthy, and I did it. I just did like a light coat of olive oil, shook that up, and then did shake and bake, and threw that in the air fryer. I wanted to try the shake and
Oh,
bake.
but that was good.
How was it?
Fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Shake and bake on some fucking okra.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was perfect. It had all the flavor you'd ever want. I tried that last night, and I was like,
it's
that's
hard
fun.
to go wrong with shake and
That's
bake.
right.
I mean, damn, come on now.
And they bake it.
never had it as a kid, so I
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
yeah.
I'm going to bring up a story that I've probably told you before.
Okay.
And probably if you've been watching our stuff for the last 10 years, you probably heard before too. But I used to work with this girl. Stop me if you remember this. And we used to always order lunch and bring it. Someone would grab it for the office. And she ordered double sides of fried okra.
And that blew your mind.
And nope, I'm not done. What did she do? She peeled all the fried part
Yeah, I remember
off
you
the
telling-
okra
Uh-huh.
and left the okra. Just ate the fried bits. Just the fried skin of
Oh,
the
yeah,
okra.
that's right.
yeah.
I kind of remember it, but
I
oh my
do.
god,
I do, man. Like, talk about, and this is a grown person. This
Unhealthy
is something
person?
that,
Probably in her 20s at the time, yeah.
which is nuts. You just go like, what happened to you? Like, where did this come from?
Yeah, I gotta pick around the vegetable.
Yeah.
I don't like the
and
vegetables.
fried okra specifically, or it's like, or anything fried, or she just loves the
Yeah.
flavor of the okra, but only in the breading.
Yeah, get fried chicken, you just eat the fried part, leave all the chicken.
leave all the chicken
All right,
and okra.
Shit,
Right.
Cartman did that on a South Park episode. They ordered KFC.
That's right, he just ate the
just
skin.
eat all the damn KFC skin and then left.
Yeah, I love
It's
this
real.
But let's stop.
It's a real thing.
Let's stop and go back to gaming.
Okay,
Because Neebs, you were going to tell us something about gaming that you fell in love with recently, weren't you?
I was. Are
No.
you hoping I'll think of something
yeah, I
right
was
here in the
hoping
moment?
Something might happen. Have you not gotten into 2.0 yet?
2 No, I've been playing, like I've been researching some stuff. We're doing the dumpster, like Peak.
Yeah,
Peak was
I can't wait to
a
get
great
into peak
game.
tonight.
So
we're gonna
we're gonna do Peak next.
I don't know.
tonight
We
we
should.
are.
Why don't we?
Uh,
Is it because we need to learn more?
well, here's the two things why not, because we can't do the mouth moving unless we have microphone inputs on our systems, which we probably all didn't bring our headsets in today.
I did not.
I have my headset, but
Okay, so that's
But
one
no.
reason.
we don't have any headsets here. God, come on, guys.
I know. Usually we just use them at home, not here. in the
If one of
office.
us was yelling in here, it might come through one of the other.
Mhm.
So, okay.
So not that.
What was the other reason, Neebs? Because we
About-
still had fun last time with it.
Well, here's the other thing we have to do. We have to. I don't think there's any save points we'll
it's
have
just
to.
Oh, that sucks.
We'll
Big
have to
time.
if we
I
want to do like
remember
the second part. We'll have to do the first part again.
and we could do it so much.
yeah, like that
We can do it
that
quicker.
turns me
We'll
off
do it a lot
immediately.
quicker.
Big time.
It doesn't turn me
a
off.
lot quicker.
Yes.
Okay, like
Because we were dilly-dallying and soaking in the game.
I would. Okay, I didn't realize. So like honestly, I would just assume that it would take half the time, which is still a long time, like 45 minutes. Didn't we play that game for a while?
We'll play for about an hour.
About
Yeah.
I thought we
hour,
played
yeah.
for an hour and a half, but okay. All right, maybe it was
So
an hour.
that's enough. You guys are turned off by that?
Oh yeah.
Like to not play it anymore?
Well, I mean, if you would have,
Abster didn't get any sleep last night, and he's tired already.
Yeah, no, look, I am already tired. Two, not having save points in a game like that is just hyper discouraging to me. Like, I don't.
like even after the level, I get it. It's weird that you
Yeah.
have to go from.
I mean, we had, because I think of like Chained Together. Like, imagine if we had played through Chained Together and without checkpoints. Like, fuck that.
you think there's any mods that might exist
Maybe.
for it?
Well,
don't know.
I think chained together would be harder, but what I don't like about it is, okay, I mean, if you do it this first time, that's fine. But then what? We're going to play for an hour again, and then we're going to have to do the whole
No.
thing again for the third time we're going to
No.
play? Or we're just doing it for the second time?
Look, I'm in if we can just start from scratch and be like, all right, we know we got to go faster this time.
That's and then after that, if we don't have a mod to,
yeah, then the third time we shouldn't do it, because then we're going to have to go through the whole damn first and second
no,
episode
yeah, we
again.
shouldn't do it that way. Obviously, I'm with you on that. I
Okay.
want to jump into it again.
It's a new game, and is it? I mean, it just came out, didn't it?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Hopefully, there'll be more people like us that don't want to have to work too hard at
yeah,
it.
we don't want to put up with this
It'd
shit.
be really nice if we could just hire, like, modders, like Fiverr for modders, but not, not
Yeah.
like you want to pay these guys.
I'd be really
$5,
surprised if
but-
something isn't out
Yeah.
now or coming very soon,
Well,
or it gets implemented in the game.
that's fine, but we could apply this to any time. There have been plenty of times where we've been like, we've talked about, oh, we're not going to play this game because you can't tell the characters apart. Well, then that would be a good time to maybe go, okay.
Well, we did
well-
it. We figured it out. There was a mod for it.
Well, sometimes there
That was
hasn't.
the forest.
There's been games. It wasn't just the forest.
Well, I'm just giving you an example.
Well,
of what
that
you're
one
talking
example,
about.
I'm
and
talking
that
about,
wasn't a mod. That was an in-game.
yeah,
command.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about games that we specifically didn't play because the characters never were customizable. You don't have to answer right now and say, Simon, you're wrong. I could think of something right now. You could just say, oh, okay, Simon.
Okay.
Okay.
I have other
And
things
then
to say,
let's-
but okay.
And now let's move on to the next subject.
I think a game that has potential for a series, but I could also see doing it dumpster style because it's a survival game with great VoIP is Abiotic Factor. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think it's out now. And that
Okay.
is it is
Abiotic.
imagine it's a survival game set in an office. So instead of gathering wood, you're chopping up desk.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
stuff like that. What's up,
Heard
Dora?
about
I mean, we talked about that. That
We have.
you've been pondering it for a minute.
Yeah, well, yeah, I played it a while ago, but
Yeah.
I think recently they had like a full release, I think, or it's upcoming.
Man, I think that this would be a refreshing, fun change for the main channel. Now, whether, we would have to go into it with the mini-series thing if we were to do that. And then if people were like, yeah, you guys need to keep on going, then we could.
Yeah.
I've
We'll
seen
see
a lot
how
of
it
comments
goes.
about it.
See how
Abiotic.
here, let me take this. Yes, there is a mod for the game Peak that allows you to have checkpoints.
There we go.
It's called Save Point.
Save
There's a
Point.
mod available on Thunderstore, the Peak mod database. That
Okay.
adds
Boom.
checkpoints, save functionality. Allows you to save your current location with a configurable key press, teleport back to that saved location with another key press, return to the location you're at before teleporting with a third key press, and useful for testing and returning to specific locations or creating your own manual checkpoints. Save Point.
Kapoop.
Kapow. Anyway,
That's
set
good to
options
know.
there. Good to know.
Good to know.
And then, thank you. Thank you for being here, for sharing your time with us,
Yeah.
for us being a part of your...
Are we leaving?
I think so.
Okay.
Did you have anything you wanted to cap onto this wonderful episode?
Maybe just one more thing about food.
Yeah, dessert. You know what you should do? Everyone have a nice big dessert tonight because it's dessert night for Neebs.
Is it?
Everyone have a nice piece of cake in honor of Neebs because he won't eat it.
I do like cake. I
Do
like
ya?
pie. I like tiramisu. Cheesecake is my cheesecake.
Cheesecake is delicious.
I do have a cheesecake a couple times a year.
I tell you, it's a probiotic.
Is
it
it?
helps.
Really?
Right? Cheese. Any cheese. Isn't any cheese like a probiotic because it's live cultures?
Sure.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
doctor talk.
Yeah, Velveeta.
Yeah. I've discovered daifuku. It's my new favorite dessert. I love the damn
What is
thing.
it?
It's called daifuku.
Oh, where do we get it?
I guess the Asian market. All it is, it's like a little soft rice ball with flavored bean paste in the middle.
Won't you bring in some daifuku at the
Man,
next
all right,
stream?
I'll try to get some hold of some daifuku. That's the thing. I tried to get some Americanized daifuku, and it's like wrapped in marshmallow. It's not the same.
Marshmallow.
No.
Yeah,
We don't want
doesn't
that.
sound
No,
right.
yeah,
shit.
exactly. But like normal daifuku is like it's sweet but not overly sweet. I love the shit. I'll try to score some and
right.
bring it to the stream.
Please.
Thursday? This Thursday?
Yes.
I don't know if I can swing it by then.
Please try.
Come on,
Yeah,
Ed.
so that means I got to run to the Asian market tomorrow. and
Oh,
that's
could
not
you
my wheelhouse.
imagine?
It's not my wheelhouse for tomorrow.
Please
That's right up the road.
I got shit to do.
All right.
Too much. Shit
Thank you,
to
everybody.
do. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Yep. See you guys.
Bye, y'all.
Outside of food, I get to live.